I've made an interesting discovery today on an unreported defect in a Sonic collab that could make it worth a lot of money to collectors. In particular, a mouse pad. But not that one, not that one. I saw Yuji Naka, the creator of Sonic the Hedgehog, you might have heard of him, tweeted he got the Sonic SteelSeries mouse pad, which by the way, is an awesome mouse pad. I already use one of these that's black, so this is already really appealing to me. And I was just about to get one, but then I noticed something that immediately changed my mind. As I was staring at it and taking in all its glory, I noticed something out of the corner of my eye. I was looking right at the perfect, beautiful logo in the top right of the mouse pad. However, if your eyes drift to the right just a little, you'll see disaster ahead. For some reason, the logo is just totally misplaced. Who made this? Sonic Team? So I could not believe my eyes. My heart started palpitating and I felt a stress I had never felt before. Horrified, I went to Google images of this mousepad, but couldn't find much. Now it's worth mentioning there's two versions, the QCK and the QCK Mini. The one Yuji Naka got was the QCK Mini. This plays an important role. At this point, I thought it was likely he was using an early prototype or was given it early, so it might have not been finished yet. Out of sheer curiosity, I then took to Twitter to look for this shocking phenomenon and found something that kept me up for a week straight, hurtled in the corner, listening to Toxic Caves on loop. To my surprise, another Japanese Twitter user had the exact same catastrophe, thus confirming all of my worst fears. The picture showed not only the QCK, but the Mini as well. The larger one was perfectly aligned in a majestic and angelic way, but the Mini had been literally thrown down by its own shadow. The Twitter poster didn't even notice, and neither did a single reply. Yes, I read them all. Same goes for Yuji Naka's tweet. I needed to get to the bottom of this. However, when using online shopping sites to look them up, I found a shopping result for the QCK and the Mini where they both had it accurately placed. While it's possible this is only affecting a small batch, if it's just a small batch mess up, why can't I find a single real photo of the Mini normal? There's a product mock-up for what they're selling, which is almost certainly photoshopped, as that's literally what a product mock-up is. Now, it might seem like I'm making a big deal about nothing, but that's just where it gets interesting, because this whole thing is actually kind of good. In reality, it's not that big of a deal, but this really increases the value of that batch, making them much more collector items. So if you're able to find one of those, buy it, keep it in its box, and then buy and use a different one without the defect. I don't think anyone in the general public has really noticed or cared, and this likely means nothing to them. But to Sonic collectors, this could be a cool get, and its value could really increase. I'm not saying go to the moon, but I am saying go to the moon. I'm putting this out there because I deeply care and am concerned, not just for myself who bought 400 in anticipation, but for the everyday Sonic collector. This is an outrage and I am literally shaking. Please fix the box immediately and report back when it's done. I will not sleep well a single night until then. So these mouse pads are already holding good value. Ones without boxes are selling up to $60 each. And those boxes are where the collector's item lies. So make sure, if you do decide to try and find one, to ensure that you get the box, or else it's just a cool Sonic mousepad. Value is based on rarity and the value people assign it. So there's no telling if it will grow or shrink. I think since it's already well designed and is already an item in small quantity, that this will add to it. And worst case, you get a really cool mousepad. Then once the value drops, you open it up and play Sonic Schoolhouse on your RTX 3080. All that being said, let's keep it 100. Someone is definitely losing their job for this. It's no doubt a slip up, and the fact that it got through the entire manufacturing process and quality checks without noticing. All manufacturers make a test copy for approval and then work off of that. This is very normal, and they work on flaws getting pointed out in between the time of the initial creation until the time the final product is made. If they were contracted by SteelSeries, I assume they won't be getting a callback anytime soon. And maybe SteelSeries makes their own boxes and it was just an innocent mistake on their end. In which case, I think the CEO should resign and his shares be entirely given to me to cope with the stress I've had to go through. Oh, also they really do combust.